Michelle, put the camera away. Okay, what I'm going to be sharing about is all the friends we made during our Vision tour. And I guess to give you some background, Vision, for those of you who don't know, is a traveling missionary choir group. Yes, it's like Glee, but with a mission. So, yeah, so basically, every year we go to a different country to minister, and we spend like 9 months practicing the songs. And while we're at it, in the country that we're going to, we're teaming up with also Christians who speak the local language. They're learning our songs, so we can combine and just minister together with translators, you know, because if you don't have translators, then you're just blabbing, and no one gets what you're saying. So they're very important to have translators. So this year we paired up with, was it 6? 6 youth, and the age was ranging from, the youngest was I think 13, and the oldest was 18 or 19. So their names were Addie, Holly, Felicia, Andrew, and Kitten, and Jesse. So I got them mixed up. And then anyway, when I heard about them, I didn't really I wanted to get to know them while I was still in America, like maybe we could email or something like that. But I never got the chance, and I tried to figure out what they look like by looking at a picture. But the only picture that I got of them was like of the back of their head. So like that didn't help. Especially since they're Asian, so it's like the hair's all same color. But so like when we met them, I met them for the first time, and what really struck me is, you know, sometimes you meet that person and it just clicks and you have that feeling like, oh, I'm gonna be good friends with you. You know, like, I don't know. Sometimes I get that with certain people, like, oh, I think I'm gonna be good friends with you. I got that like feeling when I met them, and they were just so open. And the thing is, I had to share about what I expected. What I expected from the tour was I didn't expect us to get really close to the foreign kids. Because I went to Thailand last year with Vision, and the kids that we paired up with, like, they were great people and all, but I felt like the chemistry with them in our group just wasn't that strong, I guess. Like, we loved them, but then I felt like we didn't connect as much as we should have, you know? So there's kind of that I wish we were closer kind of feeling. Like, that's what I felt with them. But this year, so I came in with the impression that that's how it's going to be this year, you know? Like, we're just going to go, and then we're just going to meet them, and hi, la la la, sing, and then we just go home, add them on Facebook, and that's it. You don't really talk or anything like that. But then this year really surprised me because I felt like the kids that we paired up with made such an effort to get to know us. Like, they made such an effort to hang out with us, and we made an effort to hang out with them. Like, every night we stayed up playing Uno, and a lot of us stayed past curfew. One of them was me, so I'm guilty. But we just hung out a lot. Like, on the back of the bus, we would sing loud and obnoxiously. Like, we tried to sing Whitney Houston and stuff like that. It was really bad. But then that's like the way we bonded. And most of all, we just bonded by serving together. There was just that aspect of when you serve together and you translate for each other. We just bonded over that, and I didn't expect for that to happen. And what else?
What is about Holly?
Holly? Oh, when I first met Holly, she's 13, I think. Yeah, 13. When I first met Holly, we started talking. You know, I asked her that one question I need to know my friends. Do you like Twilight? And she did, but I was like, okay, that's fine. But then for some reason we started going on the topic of religion, and she just said, oh, I'm Buddhist. And that was kind of weird, because I was like, I was just thinking, like, why is she on a Christian mission trip if she's Buddhist? That's kind of, you know, like, do you get what I mean? It's just kind of like weird. And I was just like, okay. Apparently she didn't know that it was a mission trip. She thought it was some sort of choir performance, and I was like, oh, surprise. So I was just really like, okay. But then eventually, like, you see that So she helped us translate and everything, and she went to a Christian school, but she was Buddhist, so she did know about Christianity. And you could see that the weeks that we were there, I felt like she was just growing. Like we had devotions together, like the whole group, and you could tell that she was just growing from that. And one day, I think it was a week before we left, Holly received Christ, and that was it just added to like just the love in our group, I guess, like how much we just cared about them and how much we went through so much with them. And it wasn't like one of those things where you just, you meet someone for the first time and then it's just like, okay, like a few months later, a few weeks later, you just don't talk to them anymore, Like I feel like the friends that we made, we really strengthened each other and we really built each other up, and that is something that I was so thankful, because it really taught me to make an effort in my friendships. Not just become friends with someone, you add them on Facebook, you follow them on Twitter, but you don't really make an effort, Like yeah, you stalk their profile and if he's cute, you might want to talk to him every now and then. But if not, then you just like leave them alone, I learned not to do that, because usually that's the kind of person that I was. Like I make a friend, I add them on Facebook, and that's it. That's it. It's just like hit and run, Like you just make a friend, and then you kind of like, oh, add a Facebook, tag picture, and then after that, it's just like, okay, like that's it. But these people really taught me to make an effort in my friendship, to make an effort to not neglect your friendship, I guess, just to take what you have and just watch it grow, It doesn't, like, it taught me that, sorry, I feel like I'm rambling, when you have so much stuff going on in your head, you just, okay, so I learned that when you have a friendship, you don't just shove it in the corner in your friends list on Facebook or MySpace. You don't just shove them there, You take that friendship and you grow it and you make an effort to make it last. Because otherwise it's just another one of your 500, 300 friends. And that's what the Indonesian kids there really taught me. They taught me that having a true friend is more than just someone on your list. It's something that you need to grow. And is that all I'm gonna say? Yeah. Okay, I'm done.